Of all the three states, Avinash, all eyes are trained on what's going on in Rajasthan, especially what has gone down in the last 24 hours. 44 MLAs come and meet Vasundhara Raje Scindia. Clearly, there's a fair amount of muscle flexing. On the other hand, there's the name of Baba Balaknath. And then there's a meeting in the national capital where Mr. C.P. Joshi is concerned with J.P. Nadda. What's going on in Rajasthan?
Well, the Rajasthan elections have gone down to the wire, and post-election also it looks like a tight race. Preeti, as you have said in the report, that finally the decision lies with the Prime Minister. So it's he who has to calculate that does he have enough numbers to shift, to get into that, generational change, as you were saying. But as of now, look at the Rajasthan victory. It might look good on paper, like there is a difference of 45 MLAs, but that is not a kind of victory BJP is used to in the state. It was 120, it was 163. So do they have enough numbers to go into the parliament without a tried-tested face is a call that only the Prime Minister can take, because this was an election for him. With this victory, he has proven that he can win a state on his face. So now is the big question. But if you ask me, I think there are a couple of runners that we have been hearing, Ashwini Vaishnav, Gajendra Singh Shekhawat. These are the two CM favorites from what we are hearing. While Baba Balaknath, you've been saying, I have my own doubts on him, because in his own campaign rally, he said, our former CM and our would-be CM is there with us. So his seat, though he has won, he did not win it that convincingly. It wasn't a great win or any win. It was a
very slim margin, you're right. So, but okay. But Avinash Kalla, the question I ask you is, where Vasundhara Raje's name is concerned, with all that we have seen in the last 24 hours, there's a lot of politics going on backstage where Vasundhara Raje comes into question. 44 MLAs go and meet her. There's a lot of political muscle flexing, something which the High Command is not used to. And already there are murmurs that she doesn't quite find favor where the top echelons of the BJP is concerned.
Absolutely agree with that, Preeti. That is not something new. It has happened in the past as well. But we have to remember that the top echelons of the party are very pragmatic. When the first list didn't go that well, the rebellion was there, they accommodated. And this entire election, BJP has accommodated everybody. So, and that's the reason they've got that victory in. It's about time how they look at it. We've also been hearing that all three might be retained till 2024, so that the momentum keeps on going. They don't miss out on anything. So that is a $1 million question. Yes, we agree that the top echelons are not used to it. But Rajasthan, as I've been telling consistently on your show as well, we are a Rajasthan model of politics, be it the BJP or the Congress. Our
but Avinash Kalla, final question before I let you go. Yes. Is there a possibility that Vasundhara Raje could anywhere now pull a rabbit off the hat, or really she doesn't have much elbow room anywhere? This is all political muscle flexing, which doesn't matter.
See, it's politics is an art of possibility. So she's trying it all. She has maintained a silence, a pin drop silence all throughout the campaign. No interviews, no bite, just to ensure that she doesn't say anything which might ruffle the feathers the wrong way. So I think she's putting all her political acumen together and trying to send a message. I still have people. And listen, she has given all the sound bites. She has said Jai Jai Modi in the last rally, something that she hasn't done earlier.
All right. Well, time will tell, and there's not much time. What we've been given to
understand
not much
this time
week.
Left.
Yes, and there's not much time, exactly. And we've been given to believe that this weekend is going to be a meeting in the national capital and a name will be penciled in. But till then, where the Rajasthan model of politics is concerned, trust it to keep you entertained. Thank you, Avinash Kalla. I want to bring in, Hemendra, give us about 3 or 4 minutes, because we'll cut across to, Rajasthan first, and we'll come to Madhya Pradesh in just about 5 minutes from now. But Dev, Ankur and Amitabh are both with us. Amitabh, Tiwari, do you concur with what Mr. Kalla just said, that even though Vasundhara Raje, in the looks of it, upper caste, somebody, where the BJP is not very used to political muscle flexing with what she's done in the last 24 hours, could well go against her. But on the other hand, you might want a stable figure till 2024. Do you see that happening, or somebody entirely new?
Since these elections have been held very close to the Lok Sabha elections, I mean, that factor cannot be ruled out. So BJP might not want to risk going into the Lok Sabha elections, because more so when it wants to create a new record, and more so when each and every seat in the Lok Sabha is fairly important. Vasundhara Raje also has the number. So, I mean, democratically, she has the number, the highest number of support amongst the MLAs with 44, 47, as we're saying, showing allegiance to her. The Mahila factor is also very important. When the Prime Minister, even in the victory speech, talked about this women reservation bill. So now in all these three states, in one of them, because the Mahilas have supported BJP to the hilt and helped them form the government, that factor cannot be ignored. Now, whether it has to be applied in Rajasthan or Chhattisgarh, that is a matter which the High Command will decide. Vasundhara has the heft, enjoys the heft, and particularly at this point of time, going with Baba Balaknath, in my opinion, is ruled out because Hindutva is not a plank which the BJP wants to contest the 2024 elections on. It is more inclusive. It is Yuva, Kisan, Mahila, Garib. So I rule him out personally. I'm taking a big risk in that sense. Ashwini Vaishnav, again, is not a hardcore mass leader. You need a mass leader to navigate because the majority is also slim. It is
in a state like Rajasthan, you need a mass leader. Amitabh, don't you reckon?
Yeah, you need a mass leader and a person who can navigate through this. Since 115 is also, I mean, sort of not a very big number. It is lesser than 120, 163, which the BJP has got earlier. So let's see what happens.
All right, so let's see what happens. Dave, this is the time I bring you in because you've been reporting through the thick of things, Dave, especially 44 MLAs coming in to see Vasundhara Raje, massive show of strength, something which wasn't taken kindly right here where the BJP top command is concerned. What are those MLAs saying, or they've disappeared the minute they've realized that those optics haven't gone down too well?
Well, Preeti, very interesting scenes right now. You said that has not gone down well with the party high command. So is this a course correction happening outside Vasundhara Raje's residence? Because look at these scenes, Preeti. Two huge billboards, and the only picture on that billboard is that of Prime Minister Narendra Modi. And look at the message. It says, राजस्थान, मध्य प्रदेश और छत्तीसगढ़ में भाजपा के प्रचंड बहुमत से विजयी होने पर माननीय प्रधानमंत्री श्री नरेंद्र मोदी को हार्दिक बधाई एवं शुभकामनाएं. And right at the bottom in that green strip is the name of the former Chief Minister Vasundhara Raje. On the above right end is the mention of Modi की गारंटी, हर गारंटी की पूरी होने की गारंटी. This is 13 civil lines. The camera person should zoom in and show you that this is the official residence. You have reported on several occasions from this particular lane. This is the posh area of civil lines where the homes of ministers, the chief minister, the governor is there. And on both sides, as I mentioned, Preeti, these huge billboards have been put up today itself, a couple of hours ago from now. So this perhaps points towards the fact that, as you said, Preeti, perhaps the optics have not gone down too well, and maybe as a course correction after that muscle flexing, that show of strength that happened in the first 2 days after the results came out on the 3rd of December, this seems to be an attempt perhaps to convey that Raje accepts Modi as the numero uno leader in the BJP, and she knows, Preeti, that the time is of essence out here. Any decision making may happen by the end of this week. So if any effort, if any attempt has to be made, the time perhaps for Vasundhara Raje, and in the camp, the feeling is that the time is now. The
Dave, the time is now, and they're going to come right back to you. Stay with me. Just stay with me. Time is now with what she needs to do. But what she's doing, is it going to go down well? Because, a lot of things can fly where the top echelons of the BJP is concerned, but not trying to hold them to ransom with a show of strength like that. That's trying to cock a snook at the top leadership. What happens there, we'll know, but let's quickly listen in. One of the men who was poised as the next possible Chief Ministerial face for the Bharatiya Janata Party, at least in Access My India polls, where 10% of our sample polled even more than a Sachin Pilot, and the maximum for the BJP, even more than a Vasundhara Raje, on who would they want as the chief ministerial face for the BJP. It was Baba Balaknath who was right on top. When I spoke to him on does he fancy his chances as chief minister, this is what he said. Listen in.
योगी जी के जैसे आप अपने आप को अगर आप ये चुनाव जीतते हैं जो 50 साल में भाजपा ने एक ही बार जीता है 2013 में तिजारा जो सीट है, अगर आप ये चुनाव जीतते हैं अपने आप को मानते हैं दायित्व कि आप चीफ मिनिस्टर?
देखिए मैं ऐसा कुछ नहीं मानता, मैं क्षमा चाहता हूँ। हम एक छोटे से कार्यकर्ता है, एक संत जीवन का भी समाज सेवा करने का धर्म रहता है, यही हमारा मूल धर्म है। पूजा पाठ विधि ये तो हमारा निजी स्वार्थ है, और एक राजनीतिक जीवन जिसको आप कहते हैं मैं उसको सेवा नीति कहता हूँ। सेवा नीति में भी हमारा यही धर्म है, मैं ऐसा कुछ नहीं मानता हूँ। हमारा संत का, हमारे गुरुजनों का यही हमको गुरु मंत्र होता है कि जहाँ स्थान मिले वहाँ सेवा करो। यहाँ स्थान मिला है, यहाँ सेवा करेंगे। जो आपने कही अगर जीतेंगे, ये अगर वगर का शब्द नहीं है, यहाँ तो जीतेंगे ही, और यहाँ पर भारतीय जनता पार्टी का ध्वज लहराएगा ही, इसमें कोई संदेह किसी को नहीं
होंगे वो
ये तो पार्टी तय करेगी। मोदी जी ही हमारे सीएम, मोदी जी ही हमारे प्रधानमंत्री, मोदी जी ही हमारे कार्यकर्ता, मोदी जी हमारे रोल मॉडल हैं। और मोदी जी के क्योंकि उनका विचार इतना स्वच्छ और सुंदर और इतना दूरगामी है कि उनका आज पूरा दुनिया उनके पीछे चलने को तैयार है, तो भारतवर्ष के लोग तो उनको कंधे पे उठाकर, आंखों पे, पलकों पे बिठाकर उनके साथ चलने को तैयार है।